This one is brought to us from TampaBay.com.
This all stems from an incident on July 24th of this year.
Got the chief of police out today, y'all. We're doing our job.
Black Lives Matter activists marching in Newport Richey when a fight broke out on the street. Protesters say a man came out of a bar and started fighting with an activist. Officers with the Newport Richey Police Department ran over to end the fight. Here you'll see Stephanie Hinkle on the ground and Marlo Jones standing next to her.
This is one where maybe the good guys win. At least the good guys won this one, right? Well, you guys might disagree because I forgot. Even though some of you who don't like police don't like this organization anymore. It was a 2-day trial that was 2 years in the making, from 2020 to now. But it took less than 2 hours for a Pasco jury to find a Black Lives Matter protester, Marlo Jones, not guilty of battery on a law enforcement officer. Now, Marlo Jones was charged with resisting an officer without violence and battery on a law enforcement officer, a third-degree felony, after a Newport Richey police officer said Jones tapped his shoulder and pushed his hand away at a Black Lives Matter rally in July of 2020 during the height of the George Floyd hoopla. Remember all that?
The Newport Richey Police Department now releasing that body cam video from the arrest.
Well, what did I do, though? I would explain to you.
That night, officers arrested the man who started the fight. Then a week later, on July 31st, officers arrested Marlo Jones on charges of battery on a law enforcement officer and obstruction. Marlo Jones says he thinks he's being targeted.
Did you do those things?
No, and you can actually see in the videos that we have, my hands are up the whole time. And if I did that, if I had put my hands, a black man, on a law enforcement officer in Newport Richey, I would have been thrown to the ground immediately.
Look at my arms, man. You don't understand, man. They're hurting, dude. I'm holding you with one hand. Look how tight these cuffs are. My wrists are breaking.
We didn't make that arrest immediately because I wanted to see all the videos, everything that was available, to make sure that that incident that triggered this arrest was as I was told.
The story is that he was found not guilty, walks out of court, throws his hands up and goes, yeah, we won another one. What do you all think? Do you think we won, or, I don't know, Black Lives Matter?
Newport Richey Police Chief Kim Bogart says Hinkle was lawfully carrying a concealed gun, and officers were trying to deal with that while protesters surrounded them.
And he's got a subject on the ground, and Mr. Jones first is tapping him on the shoulder, then turns away, pulls up his shirt, and makes this movement like he's going to reach into his pants for a weapon. Our officer reaches out, grabs his hand, and that's when he started to push our officer away.